Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Shonda, and I just wanted to talk about the process of getting accepted into nursing school. So before we get started, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. Your girl is starting her lock journey, so this is what's going on. I get a hairdo today. They do need to be washed, but I kind of like it. I kind of like this, Anyway, anywho, just wanted to talk about the process of getting accepted into nursing school. So, I got accepted into nursing school for the fall of 2024. But the thing was, it was at a different campus. So, the university that I'm going to attend starting this spring, which classes start January something. I gotta look at my email to be sure. So I got accepted into the program. I made a 76, I want to say, on my T's, which I'm gonna put that information up here. Give you guys like the journey and everything on how I got accepted. But I got accepted into the program for the spring of for the fall of 2024, but it was on a different campus that was 45 minutes away. And I was like, I don't want to do that because I know there's clinicals, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no. So I reached out to the university. When I called her, she was just like, hey, check your email. And I checked it. Because it had been a while, and I was like, I haven't heard anything. And the crazy part is I actually got accepted into this program maybe about 2-3 years ago, but I decided to leave my hometown. I moved to another city, which I'm just like, dang, it's kind of a full circle moment because I was accepted, but I didn't start because I moved to another city. So, and when they sent me that acceptance letter, they sent it to me via mail. But in this situation, they sent the acceptance letters through email. So I was like, got accepted. But then when I looked at the email, I was like, oh no, I don't want to go to this campus. So I reached out to someone that was there, and she told me to give her a call back in November and she'll get me, moved over or whatever. Call back in November. I wasn't really getting anyone. I wasn't really getting anybody over the phone. It kept going to voicemail, left voicemails. No one actually called me back. So what I did was I went up to the university. Now, when I went up to the university, they actually took my information down. Still, no one gave me a call back. So, I called one last time and I spoke with someone and he was like, yeah, we already got you down on the list. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm good. So I get an email December 5th. I want to believe it was on a Friday. I got an email and it was like, you're not accepted because you didn't, you weren't accepted into the school for the spring semester. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, you got me bent. You got me do. So I called to the school and I was like, hey, I've been calling up there. No one told me that I needed to get, change my expected enrollment date, which when I sat down, I was like, dang, Shonda, that was kind of like, you should have known that. I was kind of beating myself up about it because I was just like, dang, I'm not going to get accepted in school. I'm not going to get accepted in school. I'm not going to get accepted in school. And the guy was like, well, we sent you an email. And the crazy thing is, on the day that I got the denial letter, there were 2 emails. So they had sent me an email like November 19th. And the crazy thing is, I check my email every day. Every day I check my email. So why didn't I see this email telling me that I needed to get accepted into the school for the spring and then follow up before December 5th? I was like, oh my God, they're not going to let me in. They're not going to let me in. So he was like, you're going to have to reach out to the department chair, the department head. And I was like, okay. So I reached out to her, whatever. And in the process of reaching out to her, I also reached out to admissions as well. So the process was kind of simple. I reached out to admissions, let them know what was going on. They was like, okay, you have to reach out to readmit because I had been to the university before. So I sent the emails that I needed to send. Got accepted into the school, but when I reached out to the department chair, she was like, first of all, I didn't get an email back. It was like a few days had gone by and it just did what they needed to do. A few days had gone by, I haven't heard anything from her. And I sent her an email from the school's email, from the university email. So I decided to send her an email from my outside email, because that's actually where I got my acceptance letter from. Well, not the acceptance letter, but the letter explaining to me what I needed to do to get accepted for the spring semester. So I emailed her from my external email. She was like, we'll let you know, we'll follow up. So on December 17th, I got an email. It's like, you accepted. And I was like, cool. So right now what I'm doing is, it's currently January 5th. So they sent me an acceptance email. They let me know that they were going to send an orientation email. I actually already reviewed over the orientation emails, but for some reason, like the stuff that they were saying that I, like links or whatever, they weren't pulling up. So I was like, let me just try to do this on my computer to make sure that I have everything that I need. So far what I've noticed is that we got to get a drug screen, a background check. We got to have our BLS certification, and we got to get our uniforms. Cool with me. Bond and dandy. Let's get to work.